Okay, fine. I think everyone able to see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Right. Today we will see, right, first today, right, we need what are the prerequisites, right? Just I will explain now what we are going to do, right? Right, I'm going to show you how to build a end-to-end one framework, right? Here I am using the technologies like we will use the right core Java, right? Everyone, I will not teach Java, Selenium, TestNG again, but everyone should have minimum knowledge at least, and then only right they will able to understand. Otherwise, somewhat little bit difficult they will face. Right. Here we will use the technologies like JDK 21, Selenium, and then TestNG. These three are the main core components. Right. Then we will use the IDE Eclipse. Right. If you are familiar with IntelliJ, you can go for it. Anyone is fine. Right. I will go with Eclipse. And then to read the Excel data, we will use the Apache file and JDBC. Right. We will see. Right. We will write a code in such a way that it will connect to any database. That is fine. Right. We will use a log4j, SLF4j for logging. Right. For loggers. Right. Configuration, we will use the properties file. Right, these are the main things. And then we will use the build tool as a Maven, and we will see Git how to write Git and GitHub. Right, from starting day onwards, we will see Git and GitHub. These things we will have each better, not from the end. Right, we will day one onwards, we will have each better with Git and GitHub so that we will get more knowledge on it. Right, Jenkins. Right, we will see once we start the project. Right, then we will see Jenkins installation. Right, Selenium grid. Right, instead of introducing at last, right, we will introduce 2 days after 2 days, and we will give some gap and we will start immediately. So that right, every day whatever we are doing, we can execute and see there. So that right, if I tell at last, right, what will happen? Maybe sometimes you will get interest or sometimes you will not get interest to execute on it. Daily practice, we will do it so that we will get more knowledge on it. Right, the remaining we will see as we started, right? These are all we will see always. Today, first today, right? We will see. I think if we are getting bored also, some people don't know about the prerequisites. Right, someone who knows, just bear with me. Right, we will see how to install prerequisites. Very, very important, right? If you want to do anything, any coding, if you want to write, we must prerequisites are very, very important. What are the things we require? First thing is the JDK. Right, if you are working with the Selenium with the Java means JDK is very, very important. Right, to write any code, we require a JDK, Java Development Kit. Right, here we will use the JDK 21. Right, there are two types of versions will be there. Right, currently JDK is maintained by RT. Right, he is the owner of the JDK currently. Right, there is the licensed version is there, open versions also there. Both it will be there. The licensed means a little bit they will give support and some enhancements. Right, they will have some features. But for we just need a open JDK. Right, we will use the open. Right, then we will continue how to install this JDK. Right. Let me open this. Okay, fine then. Right, just we will all know Google. Just open the google.com. Right, we can type. We will go with OpenJDK. Right, 24 in last month. 24 was released. This is the latest one. We will go with the 21, but I don't know 24 is exactly matching or not. That we will go with the previous 24 OpenJDK. OpenJDK.org. Right, we can go here. Hmm, there is a start download. One second. We will get multiple otherwise this one. Okay. Openlogic.com, OpenJDK icon, downloads. We can go here. Yeah. Here it will be very easy. Right there. Java version we require 21. Right. If you are using right Mac means Mac, you select the Mac. Windows means Windows. 64-bit JDK. Don't download JRE. JRE only for runtime. We will run the program. We cannot develop the program by using JRE. JDK means we can develop and run. Select the JDK. Now automatically it will. Alright. We can download with the go with the zip file. Alright, just download with the zip file. Latest one. Right. If anyone have any questions, we will write last 10 minutes we will discuss. No issues. Just note down your whatever doubts you have. Okay, then. Right. Based on the network speed, it will take some time. Okay. Then just extract it. Right. If I click and extract. Right. Don't click here. Don't click extract files or extract here. It will right. It will open individual files. There will be a lot of files will come. Just extract to folder name. Right. So that it will neatly it will open. Otherwise, right, it will open like this individual files. We don't know which file is what. Right? It's just extract to folder. And copy this. We need to keep in a right. Go to program files 86. Right. Program files one is the here 64-bit. Right. If you want to here 86 means I think 32-bit software it will install here. Here 64-bit. Right. Here already will be a Java file will be there in the program files. If you don't have, create one. Create one Java. Right, we can paste it. Right, I already have see some logic I have already downloaded. Right, you can copy here. Just copy paste here. Right, what is the version currently? Same version, I think. Different version. Oh yeah, it's same version. Then just copy paste it. Right, just if you want, you can rename it for right folder. Right, I think I have both the same only. Right, fine. Then now next step. What is the next step we have to do? We have to set the right, Java is now we have to keep it here installation. We don't require any installation file. Right, just download the zip file and keep it here. Right, next step is we have to set environment variables. Right, why to set environment variables? I will tell you. Right, we need to set environment variables. Right, you type Windows if you are using Windows 11, Windows 10, whatever it is. Click on the Windows symbol in your keyboard. Right, type for environment variables. Right, on top you will get edit environment. There are multiple ways we can open it. This is the simple way. Right, just there are two sections. Right, one is the user variables, one is the system variables. Right, what is user variable? What is system variable? Right, user variable. Suppose in one system, multiple accounts we can create. In our laptop, we can create multiple accounts per child, right? For us, we can create adult for one, right? One login, child for one login, we can create in our system. Right. Suppose I have logged in, right? Suppose user, I have created one variable here. Suppose I have created one variable. It is visible to me only. Right. Suppose if some other person logged in, he cannot, it will not visible to that person. Right. But system variables are there. System variables. If you keep any variables in the system variable, right? If you create any variable in the system variable, it will be visible to everyone. Suppose you have created, you have logged in and created, some other person logged in again. Right? He will also be able to see that. Right? Let me open why it is not showing. Disable. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, you can go to properties. Disable. Okay. Right. Okay, it's enough. Right now, best way is right in office laptop. Suppose if you are working in a right offices, right, if you are in our company, it will be disabled. System variables will be disabled. You have to raise a request and enable it, or they will add it. Right. If it is a personal laptop, we will get all permissions, but in office we will have only user variable section will be enabled. It will be disabled. We have to raise the request. Right. What we have to do here? We have to click on the new. We have to create the first one is Java home. Java underscore home. Right. We have to keep Java underscore home. Right. Either we can directly browse the directory or where we have kept our Java right here. Right. Go to here root folder. Root folder we have to copy. Right. Copy here. Just copy paste. Java underscore home. Right. And then root directory of the Java or you can browse it directly. Right, click on OK. Right, click on OK. Just I have already read Java home. Next one is Java home. Next one is the path. We we must be very careful while updating the path. Right, because there is a system variables also there. If you see, if you by mistakenly if you delete these things, our OS will not start. Right, it will anything will happen. System will not start properly. Right, very careful while updating this. Right, just to back up it. Right. If you are confident, you already know, just that is fine. If you don't know, just Control A, Control C, paste it in somewhere, right, for backup purpose. Right. Then what we have to do, right? What we have to do next one is, right, already we have created Java home. Right. Then we have to keep the path. Path variable what up to bin folder. In the inside bin folder, we will have a some Java C, Java to recognize these libraries. Right, we require a up to bin folder we have to set. Up to bin folder we have to set the path. How to set it? Directly we can copy up to bin, we can keep it. Right. Here each variable is separated with semicolon. Right, each variable is separated with semicolon. Just we have to at the last, you want to add at the last, right, semicolon, and then we have to paste. Right, no spaces, nothing, just a semicolon, paste it. Right. But what is the best way here is already we have Java home. Right. Java home already we have declared. We can like if you know that in Java variables, right? If we create a variable, right, string the name equal to something. If you want to create, we can refer that name again if you want to update it name. Right. Similarly, here also Java home already we have created. So just we will replace this up to here. Already we have created variable for this. Right. Java home slash bin. Right, either we can directly paste it, but best way is this one. Right, we are referring existing variable Java home. That means up to root directory slash bin. Right, just copy this. Right, go to end. Right, be careful. Semicolon and then paste it. Semicolon paste it. Right, just I am removing. I already have. Just right, right. Semicolon and paste it. Right, that's it. Right, fine that. Some right. Okay. Close everything. Right, don't, if you open already CMD, command prompt, close that. Again, open CMD. Right, command prompt, you know, right, how to open, just click on the Windows button or you can type CMD, it will open command prompt. Right, now we have to verify whether we have perfectly did our setup for Java or not. How to verify Java space hyphen info version. Right, if you are getting like this, that means there is no issue, we set up perfectly. If there is some issue, suppose it is not recognized, then there is some issue with the whatever we have done. There is some mistake we have done. If it is getting, we are getting this message means okay, we have done correctly. Right? Why we need to set this? Why? Right? Why we need to set this? Right? To recognize Java from anywhere. Otherwise, what we have to do? Suppose I did not set any variables. what will happen? Java is there here, right? I have to suppose if I want to run any job, we will not run usually from command prompt anything. But suppose if I want to run any program from the command prompt, first I have to change it to here because libraries are available under here. I have to change here. Then suppose then only Java will recognize. Right, I have to go here and then only it will recognize Java. Otherwise, it will not recognize. So now we did setup for we set up environment in environment variable. We have added Java. We have given Java path in environment variable. That means from anywhere I can C drive or D drive. Right, I can suppose D drive. I move to D drive. If I type Java icon version, it will recognize because we have given where is the path of the Java in the environment. So anywhere you can change in the command prompt, it will recognize. That's why we will keep it in environment variable. Otherwise, not required. That is also every time we have to change where Java is, then type the Java command. Right. That is the advantage of it. Right. That is the first step we have to do Java. And the next one is we require a Eclipse that everyone knows, right? IDE. If you are comfortable with IntelliJ, you can go for it. If you are comfortable with Eclipse. Right, I will go with Eclipse. Right, you can type just Eclipse download. Right, come to downloads. Right, directly don't click on the download. Right, download packages. Click on the download package. Right, go to releases and then click on the. This is the latest version 2503. They are maintaining year and month. Right, previously they have old ways. If you go for 2015-16, they have some namings are there. Now they have removed that and they are keeping year and month. Right, now 2015, you can click on it. Right here, if you are using Mac machine means just click on the Mac supported one. Windows, right, just we have to click this Enterprise IDE and right, this one Enterprise Java Web Developers. Right, you can also use this, but this is the best one because if you want to develop any Excel reading, JSON reading, or suppose if you want to tomorrow if you want to develop simple web application, right, it will support all. But it will not support web application development those things. So it's better to go for this one, Enterprise Java. Click on the Windows 86. Right, it will download. Right, click on the it will take some time. Just let me cancel it. Right, I have already. Okay, it is taking. Okay. It will download. What we have to do? Right, just after downloading, right, just keep your projects somewhere. Right, don't keep everything in the download folder. Just keep in your personal drive somewhere. Right, you keep the some folder. Right, keep it there. Right, but okay, I have already created framework. Right, you can keep whatever your name you want. Just keep everything here, so that we will not confuse. Right, our daily work will be here. Right, once it is downloaded, I think everyone knows right how to extract it. Right, similarly like how we have extracted Java, same. Right, once it is downloaded, right click, extract to folder. Alright, don't click on the extract files. It take little time. Okay, it's done. Yeah. Okay, then copy my okay, I will copy inside my framework file. Okay, click on don't click on extract files or extract here. Just click on extract to folder. Right, this is one thing. And then meanwhile, one more thing we require a Maven. Alright, currently don't require, but it's better to set up now itself. Right. Right, Maven is a build tool. Right, we will learn one class. I will tell you more about it. Right, what is the Maven? Maven is a simple build tool. It will give us dependencies and then project structure. Right. For now, you can remember that. Otherwise, what will happen? We have to download everything. All right. I will tell you that also. You will understand now. Just it is a build tool. Okay, then it's done. Wait, extracted. This will come here. Framework comes here. Okay, after extracting that, you come to try to open Eclipse. Then there is a application. Right, you click on this. Right, if you click on this, it will open. Right, first time it will ask workspace folder. Workspace means what? Where I want to save. Right, where you want to save work. Right, daily work. It will ask where you want to save. Right, just keep here. Right, one more in the framework itself. I will keep it as one folder. My Eclipse workspace. So don't give any spaces in between the right. Don't give any spaces while writing the folder names. Right, it will impact later. Right, so don't give any spaces. That Eclipse workspaces. Okay, same path we can now. It will ask for the path. All right, just right. You can give your don't give this default path. Later you will forget. Right. Suppose later you will forget. Sometimes after 1 month, what you don't know what is this workspace for. Right. If you delete it, your entire work will be gone. Right. Please make sure some known folder. Click on launch. Right. Well, meanwhile, we will go for a Maven also. Is it open? Maven download. Windows or Mac if you are using Mac. There is a Mac version. Is there Linux? Windows. We require a Windows zip folder. Right, like Java only similar to Maven also. Right, if you want to recognize Maven from anywhere from the command prompt, right, we need to set the environment variables. Otherwise, we don't require. Directly, we can navigate to that path. For Eclipse, we don't require. Eclipse inbuilt, it will have Maven. We don't require. But if you want to run from command prompt, right, then we require a Maven. Suppose if I try to already I have, I think it will recognize. Not Maven, MVN. MVN hyphen option. No, when I think I already have it's written. Otherwise, what will happen? It will give error. It will not recognize. Right? Eclipse is by default like this. It will open. Right? By default, it will open like this. Right? We will go. Right? Once this is done. Right? Next, we will quickly set up our Maven also. Right? Once we open the Maven. Right? Click on this maven.org. Downloads and then zip file. Right? Right. We have downloaded. Right? Okay. Come to downloads. Copy this. Same. Right? I'll go to our work directory. Framework, paste it. Once it is extracted, you can remove it as zip files we don't require. Alright, you can just rename it. It is very high, very lengthy name. Right? Right. Similarly, copy this root directory. Alright, copy this. Similarly, again we have to open environment variables. Right. Again, you can type the environment variables and it will come. Click on. Right. Again, we have to keep it. mvn underscore Maven. You can give any name. Right, this is the preferred name. mvn underscore name. This is not a right any name we can give. Right, then right click on the what is the root directory what we have given. This is the root directory. Right, we can give root directory. Click on OK. Same way path. We have to go to path. Click on it. Come to end. Right, come to end. You have to give the semicolon, and then we have to go to bin. Right. Whenever we are giving anything in the path means bin directory up to. Right, directly we can give or right mvn underscore. Suppose sometimes what will happen if you give at the last right, sometimes it will not recognize. In those cases, we have to give starting. Right, if Java is not recognized, what will happen? Suppose if you have a RT software in your system, right, it will also have a Java inbuilt because it will dominate. So we have to give starting. Suppose if it is not recognizing, after setting up, we will verify in the command prompt, right? If it is not recognizing means we can keep it in the start position. Right? We can give percentile mvn underscore home percentile slash bin semicolon. Right? Each variable should be separated with semicolon. Please make sure semicolon. Small mistakes, right? We will not understand. We have to give semicolon to separate each variable. Right? Don't delete anything. Please make sure it is very important. Path variable. Don't delete anything. Click on OK. Click on OK. Right? If existing, right? Close it. If you already open, it will not recognize. Right? Again, we have to open the fresh command prompt. Then mv and hyphen we have to type version. Right? If it is coming means that we have done perfectly. If there is an issue means there is some mistake in the what we have added. Okay, fine. Alright, we have done JDK setup, Eclipse, Maven. Alright, that's it. Java and Eclipse are fine. This is the prerequisite. Alright, everyone should install. Otherwise, you cannot practice anything. Right. Then the next thing is let prerequisites. Once it is done, next thing in the Eclipse we have to install. Right, we are going to work with the TestNG. We have to install the plugin. Right, how to install the plugin? TestNG plugins. Go to help. Right, install. Click on the Eclipse Marketplace. Right, you can type in the search. Right here, find button is there. You can type TestNG. Press enter. Right here it is coming. Right, click on the install. It will take a little time. Just click on the confirm. Accept it. Click on the finish. Okay. Once it is done, right, we have to restart it. It will ask for the restart. Right here in down, we can see what is the progress of it. Right, it is installing. Meanwhile, okay, fine. Click on here checkbox in the top. You can click on the checkbox. Trust selected. Okay, again click on the checkbox on side. Click on trust selected. Right, we will see one more AI feature also. Right, I will introduce that also. Right, restart now. Once it is restarted, and then from day one onwards, we will habituate to Git also. Right. Okay, then go here. Right. What is the requirement if I want to work with the Git? Right. The first thing is right? We have to install in our local, right, Git software. We can directly go to Google and then type Git download for Windows. Right, we can go to this one, gitscm.com. Right here, which OS you are using, choose that. Click on Windows. Then we can click on this standalone installer, 64-bit. Right, right. Once you download, right, just click on, double click on it. Right, click on this. Right, I have already. Right, just click on yes, next, next, next. No need to do anything. Next, 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 next. That's it. Right, once it is done, right, we can just verify it. Git hyphen version. Right, like this. It will come version. What is the version? Right, you don't do just double click, click next, next. That's it. Right, then Git software will install, and then one more thing, we need it. What is the purpose of Git? It will we will do local level. We can commit, right? We can check in our code in local itself. We cannot push to global level. That means repository level. In local repository only we can save it. Right? In Git, if you want to save your code publicly, right? You want to save your own repository public, right? Then we have to create one account in the GitHub. Right? GitHub is a right. We can create it. This is a free one only. Right? Just if you have a Gmail account, you can create it. Right? It will open like this github.com. Just you can write a sign in. It will ask for create an account. Right? Here, see, create an account. You can by using your Gmail account, you can create easily your account. That's it. No need to do much. No much steps are there. Just right. Just otherwise, it will ask here itself. Use the Gmail account. Right? You can click on it. You can give Gmail account ID password. That's it. It will create. Right. Once it is created, right, like this it will open. Right, like this it will open. Right. Now, simple way I will tell you. All right. More there are complex ways to also create the repository. Simple way is github.com. Create the account. Right now, click on new. Click on new. Here, repository. Right. Just I'm giving framework. Right. Auto. Right. It will tell whether it is available or not. Right. Here we can give some description about what is this about what you are developing. That is optional. You want to create a public means anyone can view, right? Suppose if you can go to github.com and if you search, that lot of people committed a lot of frameworks, that you can type Selenium framework, there will be a lot of things will come. Those are all public ones. If you keep it as a private, it will be visible to you only, right? It will be visible to you. If you give access to anyone, they will able to see, right? If anyone want to see this repository, they should have permissions. Right, public means directly they can visible anyone, search and visible. Private means you have to give additional permission. Right, let me create a private one. Click on this admin, right, readme.file, and then just click on open. That's it. Right, that's it. Right, then right, if we want to clone this project, right, if we want to clone this project, right, we will go with either if you are familiar with Git commands, we can use Git commands, or if you are start, suppose just you are starting now, right? That is also fine. We can use the some UI tool, right? There is a tortoise git. We can download the tortoise git. You can go to tortoise git to download, right? 64-bit. You can download this 64-bit, right? Just this also you have to click, double click on it, and then click next, next, next. No need to do anything. Right, and now come to our folder. Right, we are installing under. I have created framework folder. Right, now just click here. I will keep it as a my automation framework. Right now if you right click, see it will see. It will come after installing TortoiseKit. You will get these options. Otherwise, you will not get. You have to use the command prompt options. Git clone. Right, you can use it like this git clone. But we have first we have to change the path. Right, where I want to clone this path. Right. I have to change this. Change the directory. Yeah. That you have to give them F column. It will change to F directory. Then we have to use the git clone command, and then we have created the repository, right? For this repository. Copy, paste. Right. It will open the right credentials. I have already done. That's why it's not asking. It will open some pop-up. It will ask for Git username, whatever we have created, right? The first Git account, we have to give that username password. Username password you have to give. Then it will clone this. Otherwise, it will not clone. Right? If you come here, right? If you see, remove. Currently, it is a right. Otherwise, you can right click Git clone. You can give the repository here. Right. If you want to, right, this is the okay. You can copy that repository and paste that, and then select the directory where you want to clone. Right. Click on it. This is the UI. This is the command. Right. This is the command. Right. Then now it will come here. Right. Then daily. That is the initial log. Right. Daily. Whenever we will do work, how to commit, how to pull, right, how to push those things we will see. Like just a initial setup part one. Right. Next, we will see one more thing. For TestNG, done. We have installed. You can go to Windows preference and we can verify here. TestNG folder will come. That TestNG plugin is installed. Now, one more feature we will install here. One more GitHub Copilot. Right. AI feature. Right. What is that purpose also? We'll see. We'll continue. Just for now, GitHub Copilot. We can go to Eclipse Marketplace. Click on go to help Eclipse Marketplace. Right. Here you type the GitHub Copilot. You can search it and it will come first one. That is just click on the install. Right. Based on your system speed and the network speed, it will take time. Okay. Trust all. Right. What is the advantage? We will see in the next classes. What is the advantage of it? Right. Right. It will take a little time. Okay. Restart. Okay. Restart. And then what else we can do in initialization part? We will see Jenkins and Selenium in some other class. Initially, we don't require, otherwise, I will feel complex things. Just these are all. Okay. Then once it is installed, right, on top you will see Copilot, right, or down. And down also there is a number that is loading. Just wait for it. Right. And down also you will see symbol. On top also you can see anything is both are same. Right now, first what we have to do, right? I have already logged in, I think directly. First time, right, sign out. I will sign out. Right, first time what we have to do, we have to sign in with our GitHub account. We have created GitHub account, right? We have to see this code is there. We have to copy this, copy here, copy code and open. Click on copy code and open. Right, it will open the website and just you have to give username, your GitHub account we have created, right? That username, password. Click on continue. Copy this. Control V. That's it. We have copied, right? Control V. Right, then authorize it. Right, it will done. That's it. Right, it will. Okay, you have successfully signed in, authorized. Right now, we have cloned our project. Right, we will go with a Maven project that we will see. Right, tomorrow's class we will see how to go with that. Right, these are the initialization. Right, what are the prerequisites we require? Just right, please do from the before coming to next class. Please do all these things. Right, now if we have any, right, anyone have any queries or anything, we can continue. Anyone has anything? If everyone are good, then right, I will post this video on the right YouTube channel and provide the link. Right, please go and just comment and right like it. That is the only favor I am asking. Right, just you can comment it on it and just like it. If you want, you can share to your friends also. That is the only favor. Just do for me. That's it. I don't require much. Okay, then anyone has anything? You can. I am stopping the record.